Hwang Woo-seok understands the pain of separation. For 68 years, he's lived with a decision he was forced to take, to leave his family behind in North Korea and escape to the south during the Korean War.
I was the only one in the family eligible for conscription, so I thought I'd go into temporary hiding for a couple of months. But who knew the war would go on for more than 68 years?
Woo-seok remarried in the south and never saw his northern family again. That is, until last year, when he was allowed to travel to the north. When he escaped, his daughter was just 2 years old.
My daughter is now 70. I told her to live as long as I do. If she lives for another 20 years, it might be possible for her to meet her family in the south. Her half-siblings are in South Korea, and they could visit her in the north. I don't have much time left in this world, so I'll probably not get to see her again. But I told her that once Korea unifies, they must meet one another.
But not everyone feels as personally attached to the issue of unification. South Korea's younger generation has increasingly adopted an apathetic attitude towards North Korea.
I don't really feel the connection with the North Korean. I know there are some defectors, but not in my family. And I don't really have friends who are from North Korea, so I don't really feel like I have some special connection with them.
Relations are warming between North and South Korea, especially after the historic meeting between South Korean President Moon Jae-in and the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un last year. But South Korea's economy has slowed down in recent years, and younger people in particular have been hit hard. Unification seems like a sacrifice, and many South Koreans don't think it's a sacrifice worth making. Around a quarter of South Koreans in their 20s polled agree with Sun Yun, and the number is even higher with people in their 30s. Older generations are much more likely to care about unification. And yet, South Koreans are still regular visitors to the border with the North. Here, there's still evidence of the fighting that took place. There's a real sense of a divided nation here. You've got South Koreans peering across the border, trying to catch a glimpse of a country or a land that their own forefathers may have actually come from. And yes, it's still a hard border, but there are some signs, possibly, that it's becoming just that little less permanent. Visitors leave messages on these ribbons, praying for peace and to be reunited with their families. But for many South Koreans, especially young people, there are more immediate hopes and dreams, and they don't involve the North. Abubakr al Shamahi, TRT World, South Korea.